Hey guys, so in today's video, I want to tell you about something that happened yesterday. So, yesterday, I had a doctor's appointment with my primary care doctor, and after that, we came home and then went out to get some groceries. So, we went to Walmart, and I had zero idea that Walmart would be as busy as it was on a Wednesday afternoon, um, before school even let out as it was, because Walmart was ridiculously crazy yesterday. For those of you who don't know, I do have anxiety, and so going into Walmart to begin with is always a chore for me. Um, my fiance is also the same way. Like, he has a lot of anxiety as well. And so, like, we both agreed yesterday that if we hadn't gone into Walmart together, we would have ended up leaving the store, both of us, like individually, because it was insane. Like, even getting my new prescriptions from the pharmacy, because I had two to pick up yesterday, um, the line for the pharmacy, like every other time that we've been in Walmart recently, there's been no line for the pharmacy. And then yesterday there was like 8 people in the line when we first got there. So I decided to go and get the rest of the stuff we needed from that side of the store before we went to get the grocery items that we needed. And then I went and waited in the line. And so, like, yesterday, it was just ridiculous. And like I said, my anxiety is already off the charts. Like, one of the new prescriptions that I had to go pick up yesterday was a new medication for anxiety. If you guys want more information about that, I do plan to eventually make a video kind of explaining about the new medication, what we're doing for it, and what our plans are. But that's not what this video is about. So yesterday we had a pretty long grocery list of things because it had been a while. It had been about a week and a half since we had gone to the grocery store to get anything. And we've been trying to get enough stuff to make it last for like a week and a half to 2 weeks. But there were some recipes that I wanted to try to make, and so we had gotten specific items to make those recipes. Well, we also had a list of other things because there were things that I wanted to make for dinner that we didn't have at home. And so um, our list was fairly decently long. We had a lot of like meat items, frozen items, and a few things from like we got some sparkling water, some Propel, and a few other things from the like regular aisles. So we had to get like peanut butter and pancake mix and things like that. Well, it was like everywhere that we turned, people were like being really rude and like walking in front of me. There was a lady that almost hit me with her shopping cart because she was walking next to it. And of course, I'm in my wheelchair propelling myself through the store, which is how I have to do things because it's like we never know if there's going to be a cart that has a basket on it. And anyway, we needed a bigger shopping cart for this trip. So, like, it's easier for me to just put one footrest on for my right side and propel myself through the store with my good side. So that's what I was doing. And this lady was walking through, like, towards the electronics and home section of the store. And she was here, and then her cart was on this side. So her cart almost hit me. So I had to, like, hurry up and get in between, like, you know how they have different things set up by electronics. So I think there was, like, a little thing of phone cases for Christmas and stuff like that. I had to hurry up and get in between these two little displays so that I didn't get hit by her cart. And so I was already stressed out to begin with just going into the store because, for one, there was no handicap parking spots left. And for two, there was a person in the handicap section who took up two handicap parking spaces, and so we had to park by like one of the cart return things. And so it was just a super stressful thing just getting into the store, and then almost getting hit by a cart, having to sit there and wait in line, having to talk to the pharmacist because Walmart has a different policy um, than the pharmacy that I previously used before I moved here, where you don't get a choice in whether or not you talk to the pharmacy. At least this Walmart that I was at, Yesterday, they don't give you a choice. They're just kind of like, have you ever taken these medications before? No? Okay, well, you're going to talk to the pharmacist before they fill it. Okay, whatever. So I had to sit there and wait for the pharmacist to come and talk to me before they would give me my new meds, and it was just like a shit show the entire way. So like even trying to get, like, there were a couple things that I wanted to get, like sliced cheese and Lunchables for the days when I'm here. It's something super easy um for me to have for lunch. Instead of just having like protein chips or something like that for lunch, I can have a Lunchable. Not the healthiest option, I know, but regardless. So like even over there, like I had pulled my wheelchair in front of the sliced cheese, and this lady like walks right in front of me, um, leans over me to grab sliced cheese, doesn't even say like excuse me or whatever, and grabs this sliced cheese. And you might be thinking this is first world problems, but it's very irritating being stuck in a wheelchair, having to go and do errands like this because people don't think about you. It's like you're down here and they're up here, and it's like they don't give you any second thought. They don't give you any sort of respect. Well, there was a lady who made my whole shopping trip yesterday because I have these silicone covers on the push handle for my wheelchair, and on the wheels, the handles where you push yourself, because they are purple. Purple is one of my favorite colors, and the silicone cover for that push handle on the wheels is purple. And so like I was over by the meat section and she was in the frozen section. So it was like meat section, like refrigerated meats, and then an aisle, and then the section she was in. And from all the way over there, she yelled at me, "I love your purple wheels." And something as simple as that turned that shopping experience from like the most stress inducing thing that I've gone through in a while, other than my hospitalization, to thank you so much, like a big smile on my face. And when I left, like I was so happy to be out of the store. But like that feeling that she gave me just by complimenting the silicone cover on my push handle, like seriously made my day. So if you are out and you see somebody who is shopping in a wheelchair, first of all, please have respect for them because we are still human beings. We still deserve respect. And it's hard enough trying to get out and do errands like this, especially if you're somebody who can't use half of your body. It is already a stressful experience. And so just please realize that we are human. Like, we deserve the same respect that you would give anybody else. Like, if you're the type of person that doesn't respect absolutely anybody in the store, that's a whole different story. Um, and you should work on yourself. But like, please realize that just because I'm in a wheelchair doesn't mean that I'm not someone who should be respected, whose feelings should be considered. And like, you don't need to reach over me when I'm trying to get some sliced cheese to get your sliced cheese, when you could just wait a second or say excuse me, and I would have backed my wheelchair up so that you could get the cheese that you wanted. You know what I mean? Like, and secondly, if you're out and you notice somebody looks stressed out, or even if they don't look stressed out and you just want to compliment somebody, a compliment, something as simple as a compliment on my wheelchair, of all things. Like, even the compliment on my wheelchair turned my day like in the opposite direction of where it was headed. So I'm super appreciative for that lady, and like I was surprised to hear it from the person I heard it from, because she was like, she looked like she was in her 70s, and the fact that she complimented my purple wheelchair push handle cover just made my day. So anyways, I just wanted to share that with you guys. If you have any topics you'd like to hear me discuss on my channel in the future, let me know and I will get something filmed for you. And with that being said, I will talk to you guys in my next video.